Movie taglines are slogans or catchphrases for films. Something snappy enough to make you remember the movie. Let's play Guess the Movie from taglines. In space, no one can hear you scream.
Oh God, it's moving right towards you. Move, get out of there.
Fear can hold you prisoner. Hope can set you free.
You gonna fit right in.
I must admit, I didn't think much of Andy the first time I laid eyes on him. He had a quiet way about him. A walk and a talk that just wasn't normal around here.
There are places in the world that aren't made out of stone. There's something inside that they can't touch.
What are you talking about?
Hope.
Just when you thought it was safe to go back in the water.
But today, Amity has a new hotel and the promise of a perfect summer. Now, just when you thought it was safe to go back in the water, the legend continues.
The first casualty of war is innocence.
So take a good look at my face. You'll see my smile looks out of place. If you look closer, it's easy to trace the tracks of my tears.
The first real casualty of war is innocence. The first real movie about the war in Vietnam is Platoon.
On every street in every city, there's a nobody who dreams of being a somebody.
The taxi driver is looking for a target. Getting ready. Getting organized. Preparing himself for the only moment in his life that will ever mean anything.
How much for everything? $350 for the Magnum, $250 for the 38, $1.25 for the 25, $150 for the 380.
That taxi driver's been staring at us.
The longer you wait, the harder it gets.
A town outside of Minneapolis.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a population of like 500 people. Really small.
Yeah, it's like the land of 1,000 lakes.
Yeah, big, huge lakes. What about you? Are you from a big city?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So you're used to like a really big city.
Really, God, yes. Really big.
You know, I don't know if you've noticed, I'm a little bit voluptuous, and sometimes it's like, you know, okay, I've got something going on upstairs. You know, here, my eyes.
Be afraid. Be very afraid.
I want to know what's going on.
What does the disease want?
Wants to turn me into something else.
Oh no.
A fly got into the transmitter pod with me that first time when I was alone.
Don't go back to it.
Could be contagious.
I'm afraid.
Don't be afraid.
No. Be afraid. Be very afraid.
On the air. Unaware.
What if you didn't know it? Until now.
A lot of strange things have been happening.
Stand by ring cam.
Is he looking at us?
Does he think he knows?
I think I'm mixed up in something. Something big.
We accept the reality with which we're presented.
Everybody's pretending, Truman. Get out of here. Come and find me. Truman? Truman!
If Nancy doesn't wake up screaming, she won't wake up at all.
The kids of Elm Street don't know it yet, but something is coming to get them.
There's something out there, isn't there?
You could just see cuts happening.
What did that, Lieutenant?
I don't know.
Tina!
What has the coroner got to say? He's in the John, puking since he saw it.
They're gonna kill me for sure.
Did you do it?
There was somebody else there.
He was locked in a room with a girl who went in alive and came out in a rubber bag.
Man is the warmest place to hide.
U.S. number 31, calling McMurdo.
This thing doesn't want to show itself. It'll fight if it has to.
We better start closing all the outside doors.
If it takes us over, then it has no more enemies. And then it's won.
Escape or die frying.
Operation Cover Up! No chicken escapes from Tweedy's farm!
We've got to get out of here.
I know our last escape attempt was a bit of a fiasco.
These chickens are planning a little getaway.
The plan is, we go over the wire.
Check in. Unpack. Relax. Take a shower.
Oh, a boy's best friend is his mother. She just goes a little mad sometimes.
He's out to prove he's got nothing to prove.
What kind of bike do you have?
It's a sledgehammer.
Dang! You ever take it off any sweet jumps?
What are you drawing?
A liger.
What's a liger?
It's my favorite animal. It's like a lion and a tiger mix.
Why are you so sweaty?
I've been practicing some dance moves.
The last man on Earth is not alone. Who will survive and what will be left of them?
Sally, I hear something. Stop! Stop!
This is the movie that is just as real, just as close, just as terrifying as being there. Even if one of them survives, what will be left? The Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Everyone wants to be found.
I'm not sure yet, actually. What are you doing here?
Getting paid $2 million to endorse a whiskey. The good news is the whiskey works. Can you keep a secret? I'm trying to organize a prison break. We'd have to first get out of this bar, then the city, and then the country. Are you in or are you out?
I'm in.
When he said I do, he never said what he did.
Did you tell her about us, Harry?
There is no us, you psychopathic bitch.
Oh, sure. Say that now. Thanks for everything, Harry. Wasn't bad while it lasted. Let's go. You two stay here.
This is the weekend they didn't play golf.
Nothing very unusual about them. Suburban guys like you or your neighbor. Nothing very unusual about them until they decided to spend one weekend canoeing down the Cotahuasi River. Ed Gentry, he runs an art service. Wife Martha has a boy, Dean. Lewis Medlock has real estate interests, talks about resettling in New Zealand or Uruguay. Drew Ballinger, he's sales supervisor for a soft drink company. Bobby Tripp, bachelor, insurance and mutual funds.
Where you going? All right, I'm looking.
These are the men who decided not to play golf that weekend. Instead, they sought the river.
Love never dies.
Join me in eternal life. Your salvation is his destruction.
I want to be what you are. I want to see what you see. I want to love what you love. Take me away from all this death.
And that brings us to an end to Guess the Film by the Tagline. Thank you for joining us today. Please subscribe for more in the future.